Hey, what's up everybody? Today we've got a quarter panel on a Mustang convertible. On just about every convertible out there, they put a lot of extra structure in the quarters since they're cutting off the roof, which makes my access for a straight PDR repair difficult. In fact, I may end up having to do the entire repair with glue pulling. I'm gonna switch over to panning through the damage, but basically we've got damaged metal from here to here. The owner of the car actually fell in, and we've got a large dent here, here, over here, here, and a weird crease right there with a lot of buckling going on too. So as you're looking at the damage, I'm going to use glue pulling to place tabs in these lows. Either pull with a slide hammer, hold tension out with my K-bar, maybe set up the K-beam, but I'm really looking for some double action movement where I can relieve some of the pressure on the lows while I come in and work all of these crowns down. So there's no real good way to film this live. I'm actually gonna set up a camera back a little ways, get you a good reflection, hopefully with the ceiling in it, and shoot the entire thing in a time lapse and do a little voiceover for you on that. So I've got the panel clean. It is a little cooler out today. We're in the lower 70s, so you'll see me coming in with a heat gun or a torch. I'm gonna warm the panel up. I will be using Cam Auto glue. The reason for that is it gives me a longer open window. So after I place these tabs, I don't have to worry about the metal cooling down and the glue cooling down and wanting to just shatter. It will hold on the longest of the 3 glues that we sell. And when I'm taking them off, you're gonna see the 99% isopropyl alcohol solution. And that's that. So let me get the other camera set up. We'll get this thing all cleaned up and ready to go. And hopefully we can make it nice and straight. All right, so that's round one. And you can see that the buckles for the crowns are way lighter. I'm gonna go ahead and release these tabs to see where we're at. So here's the release after round one of pulls. Still got a good little crease there, but all the big buckle behind it looks great. This significantly shrunk. Actually pulled the walls of the dent up a little bit. I'll go a little bit tighter in here with probably a centipede. Lots of hard buckling around there that came out great. Our crease is moving up, and that is high up there. I'm gonna leave that high for now, just to pull some metal. And a couple little spots we'll come back to. So I'm gonna go ahead and re-glue and make another round of pulls. All right, so for this round, I've switched to some ice crease tabs. Still pulling everything up, and 1 ice oval. On this one, I actually laid the glue down in sort of a curve. You can see at the top how it curves around here. That was to sort of match the shape. I didn't have any other tabs that fit there that gave me that exact crescent shape. I'm gonna come in and I think I'm gonna catch these all with a slide hammer and then come in and do some knocking down. Still fighting this up here. I think there's some sound deadener in here that's holding me in. And that might end up being a fight the whole time. Down there, moved really well. This big low here is coming up awesome. Our crease is coming up awesome. And our big low up there is awesome. So I'm gonna come in and use a knockdown and hammer and see what we can flatten out. So I think this dent here is actually on the edge of a sound deadening panel. So it's fighting me when I was knocking down into the left here. It was sort of wanting to flop back and forth and stay in. I'm gonna come in with the crease killer feet on the mini lifter and pin this all down and see if I can't pick just this area up. So I opened the crease killer feet up to the wider setting. This crease tab fits right in there, and it really lets me pin all this metal down. I don't really want to over pull this. It's pretty close, maybe a hair more. It's pretty good. We'll go ahead and release. A little bit of pressure on your tab with that release agent, and it breaks away super quick. Moved pretty nice. I'm gonna do that same move right here. This crease went like this. You still see, yeah, just a little bit right there. But I'm gonna go ahead and stick here, one soft pull, and then knock all of this down. I'm actually gonna do a bit of a wet pull, so that means I'm not even gonna let the glue set up all the way. Basically, as soon as it starts to not move, see all that texture on top of the glue? That means the glue is still hot and wasn't fully set up, which is what I wanted. I didn't want a full power pull. When we come back tomorrow, because it's quitting time, I'm gonna take this the rest of the way to a paintless repair. All right, we are back. It is the next day. We're ready to finish up the quarter panel on our Camaro. I'm gonna continue with some glue, right? When we quit yesterday, we stopped at a GPR or pull for paint kind of level. Because the access is so terrible, I'm gonna continue on with glue and see how far I can take it. So for this pull, I'm going with one of the Black Plague crease tabs. I need a little bit tighter of a pull right along this crease. Being careful to not over pull and releasing under tension. We come back in with that Black Plague crease tab one more time right there. Same thing, just some nice controlled pulls. I don't want to over pull, and I'll release under tension again. All right, so next up we've got this nice low running right here. I'm gonna run a short ice crease tab on that. Just to bring it up. This is not gonna be a hard pull. The pull on this is just enough to bring that slight little subtle low up. I'm gonna do it with the crease killer just for maximum control. If you look right here, you can see that the metal's moving up and in. That means we got a great pull. Go ahead and release under pressure again. All right, now I've got this small low here. It's actually remnants of a pull yesterday from earlier. I'm gonna go ahead and open these shoulders up ever so slightly and then come in and give it a nice pull. All right, we've got that opened up. I'm gonna come in right here, the dead center 13 millimeter. And I'm gonna give this a bit of a snappy pull with a mini lifter because I wanna snap the bottom out of there. And there's some sound deadening here that makes this a little bit stiffer. I've got the feet turned in to add a little bit of pinning down power. Nice little tug. I didn't need to snap it off, but I did want to turn it inside out. And you can see I've got the highs running up on the other side of the tab. It's a pretty good high. I don't see any remnant of that little tight low. It's a little higher than I wanted to go, but that's okay. We'll just come in with a knockdown and knock it down. I'm using a steel knockdown on this for a little extra precision control. All right. Let me show you a little update where we're at. We've got coming through here, just a soft, slight crease line. We're gonna get the crease killer going on that. A little bit of cleanup to do up here. I need to get my light above it and look up at it. And then right out in here. Coming right along, and this is still all 100% glue pull repair. All right, here's our Mustang quarter panel. I've got just a couple little waves left. This is as far as I'm gonna go with glue pull repair. I am gonna try to get in here and do a little tiny bit of detail work with some regular push tools. Here's our finished product. Came out great when the customer came in. He couldn't believe how well the repair came out. You can see all of the tools, tabs, and glues I used in today's repair at KECOtabs.com. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video. If we can help you out with a dent or a ding, give us a call or visit us at dentrepairnow.com.